Why are we even up here? I think we all romanticize the thought of being in the mountains. The majestic views, a sense of scale, and dreams of untouched powder. But when you're out here, we're also reminded that enjoying the mountains comes with its challenges. Harsh weather, unexpected obstacles, and the grind of the uphill trek. And sometimes, the downhill sections aren't pretty either. After an exploratory trip the year before, our team of Warrick, John, Ollie, and Derek regrouped in Fernie and do another backcountry mission. That night, we enjoyed our last night of comforts, had a nice home-cooked meal, shared some stories before packing up for the next 3 days in the mountains.
It's gonna fit, Derek. Oh yeah. Just need to force it the right way.
As with most trips, we were all pretty excited to get going. An 8.5-kilometer trek into the hut didn't really seem like a lot at the time, but we all knew that 900 meters of elevation gain with a 50-liter bag on your back in deep snow wasn't going to be easy.
Lead the way, Johnny boy. Should be able to find some old track there.
With it being an El Nino season, it was pretty warm out west, with less snow than usual, so we had to navigate some obstacles, like stream crossings and creek crossings along the way.
Yeah, but then you end up with got like a good jump. I think you might be skimmed off, you're right. Even then it looks sketchy. No, it's just like in the skinny.
Have you ever heard the saying that every pound on your feet equals 5 on your back? For this trek, we all try to shave as many ounces off our gear as possible. I know that 30-pound pack and 10-pound touring setup might not sound like much, but every gram counts when you're trying to go uphill in the snow. The hardest position in the team is probably the one breaking trail, because you need to take bigger steps and exert more effort to lift your ski every single step than everyone else.
That's kind of our ridge we're following there, and we'll go and then into Cabin Bowl, and you'll see our pass from there.
I find that taking a break and having a good meal always boosts team morale. It also gives us a chance to reset our gear and prepare for the next set of challenges ahead.
That's the switchback on that.
After a full day of travel, I think we were all pretty happy to see that hut at the bottom of the hill. A quick transition, a run down, and we could kick back, relax, and prepare for the next day.
That's why you're looking at over 40 centimeters of snow in southeastern BC. Really, no part of the southern British Columbia is unscathed from this significant winter weather event. So that is pretty extraordinary to see this amount of snow that widespread.
It seems the positive side, of course, is the ski hills, right? People are calling this white gold, of course, when they get the snow, and especially there's been such a deficit so far this year. So people along.
I think we'll cut a skin track through here, try to make that little ridge, and then we'll put it up the center so we can use it for like multiple different areas along that whole ridge. Yeah, there's just some like really nice lanes like that, eh? Yep.
One of the best things about having a backcountry hut as your base camp is that you can really just leave all your stuff, extra clothes, sleep system, and your other random knickknacks at the bottom of the hill and not have to haul them all the way up the mountain every run. Skinning up with light packs makes a huge difference, and you could tell that everyone had a spring in their step. The weather can change really quickly up in the mountains. Sometimes the condition on the ridges can be quite harsh. Strong winds, frigid temps, and whiteouts limiting visibility. It's in these kind of conditions where I question, why are we even up here?
I'm just going to go down to them next trees to transform. Form that.
Trying to transform your board or skis in this kind of weather is really challenging. Snow blowing all over your skins, jammed and iced up bindings, and numb fingers and hands. But when you drop in, all those hours of skinning are worth it, as you get to float down some powder with your buddies. After some breakfast and a morning run, it was time to make our way back down the mountain. One of the worst things in the backcountry is lost equipment and gear failures. With all my crashing and bashing, I managed to lose a pole on the descent. So for the trek home, I would need to manage with a pole fashioned from a pine tree. Sometimes it's a bigger adventure trying to make it back.
Oh, geez, we could see you a second ago.
Yeah, if we get a window, I'm going.
Yeah.
I was just going to do a few turns, we'll go down on the top and the spot, and then we kind of leapfrog each other.
Just stay.
Oh, that's slab.
That's
And the worst part of the descent was picking our way through the never-ending alder fields and obstacles.
Come down here. Not like that, on your board. Like it doesn't look as bad from far, but when you're up close, it's impenetrable.
After a few hours of bashing, smashing, and cursing, we were finally out. Do I still romanticize touring in the mountains? Even with its challenges, every stride uphill is worth it.